what makes me who I am, the way I feel about myself, the way that other people see me, the roles that I fill. What if those roles conflict? Can I be a paradox? It doesn't seem like identity, but what do I know? I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm the man of the house. I'm the troubled kid. I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm masculine, feminine, androgynous. I'm the one who braids my sister's hair. And as my fingers brush against the back of her neck, I wonder, will she ever see me as a brother? Or will I always be a sister to her? My brother and I's fists bump together as I congratulate him for his great performance at his latest high school show. He introduces me to his friends. This is my sibling. I'm a shoulder for my mom to cry on. I tuck her under my chin. Her wispy hair tickles my throat as I do my best to comfort the woman who has always comforted me. I always hear about a mother's love, about that protective ferocity, but no one seems to care about a child's love, about this need to protect the woman who raised me, about this desire in my heart for her to finally be happy, about this innate knowledge that if I had to kill a part of myself in order for her to thrive, I would do it without a second thought. I open my mouth. The words don't come out, they're stuck in my throat. I never think of words as tangible, but in this moment, as they block my air pipe until I am gasping, trying to get intelligible noises around this blockage, in this moment, words are as physical as hands, choking, pinning, keeping me stuck in place. I'm trans. 2 words, 2 simple words, 1 syllable each. I hear the ticking countdown of the bomb that rests in my calendar. April 28th, hormone replacement therapy consult. I have to tell him before that. I don't want to tell him. I don't want to know what he has to say. My thoughts are a paradox. He might take it well. He might not care. He's grown a lot. I know that. But he might say something stupid. I have work and school. I don't have time for him to say something stupid. I don't have the energy to take care of him while he mourns the death of a daughter who never existed. My old dog trots up to me in the kitchen of my family home. I've known him since I was 6. He's 17 years old now, on the last leg of his life. I know he'll die someday soon. Old dogs do that. They die. But this was my best friend growing up. I always called him that. He was the one who comforted me. He was the one I could rely on to be there without saying something that would feel like a bullet to the chest. Because he's a dog. And dogs are so much easier to be around than people. And as I pet this old dog, I see the clouds in his eyes, a shake in his knees, exhaustion in his bark. I know he won't last much longer. 17 is a long time to live. 17 years. When I was 17, I didn't know how much longer I was going to be alive. I was taking 1 week at a time, 1 day, 1 hour. And then I was 19, and my grandfather died. Grandfathers do that. They die. But this was the first person I cared about to pass. And suddenly my own mortality mattered much less. And I started thinking about how brief the lives of the people I loved are. I was 19 and my grandfather died. I'd known I was trans already, but it wasn't the time to tell him. And then it would never be the time to tell him. And I thought, God, I never want this to happen again. I don't want anyone else to die not knowing who I am. I have other grandparents. I haven't told them yet. Because, and here's that paradox, maybe it is better for them to be proud of someone who doesn't exist than for them to be ashamed of someone who does. Someday, I'll be the old grandfather who dies. I'll have 4 perfect grandchildren who will feel my love like the sun, beaming and bright, nurturing, motherly. Can grandfathers be motherly? It's a darn paradox again. Maybe it can be identity. Maybe this illogical jumble of contradictions is what makes me human. I contain multitudes. I defy understanding. My family doesn't fully understand. My friends don't fully understand. You sure as hell don't fully understand. I don't even think I fully understand. And that is what makes me who I am.